couple of days ago, I was sitting in class and we were having a discussion about social media, and eventually it led to TikTok. The teacher asked us how many hours we spent on TikTok. Now, I'm currently not on TikTok, although I did use it for business purposes once. But I thought a lot of the men in my class wouldn't even be on TikTok as well. Men realize these days how bad TikTok is, right? I thought it was mostly girls in class that were on TikTok, and it was. But a lot of men in my class also use TikTok for more than 2 hours daily. That shocked me, but it also made me realize how little people know about the troubles of TikTok. So yeah, today I want to talk about TikTok and tell you things you need to realize about that damned app. TikTok is actually a genius platform if you look at it from a business perspective. The algorithm that TikTok uses is super personalized and it keeps you addicted for multiple hours. What makes TikTok also very unique is how it offers content. It's just one scrolling screen, and if you don't like something, you can just scroll further. It's crazy, but also a big reason why it's incredibly addictive. Like if you don't like a video, you can just go like that for hours. Besides Chinese governments using your information mysteriously, it also has many other negative side effects for young people that I think are not good for our development long term. Looking at TikTok is a form of instant gratification, so instant pleasure. When you're watching this content, you're continuously releasing dopamine, and sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss with content. My friend said it was like a fruit slot machine, those things that go like that. You can keep on going forever if you have unlimited money, but in this case, the money is your attention. When it constantly feels good, you'll keep watching and you'll keep watching because your brain craves that dopamine and TikTok provides the content for it. It also lowers your attention span. There has been a big decrease in attention since the rise of social media and especially TikTok. When you are continuously consuming content from left and right, you will not be used to real life and reasonable forms of content. This is what I used to notice. When I watched a film of the 1950s or 1960s, I always found myself distracted many times. I used to grab my phone while watching the film and then spend like 10 to 20 minutes on it. Also with reading, it used to be very hard to read one page at first. Like if you think about it, one page, it's crazy. Do you realize how bad this actually is for us? Not only for these activities like watching a film or reading a book, but also in your career and planning wise. Many people see successful people on TikTok and also want that. But those people don't realize that you have to put in many boring and uncomfortable hours and even years to actually get to that point. And what do you think TikTok and other social media users do when they realize this? They quit or stop trying because they're not familiar with those uncomfortable processes. They only see the fun parts on social media. Yeah, our attention span that is lowering is a big problem, I think. Many people think they have ADHD as well when they really just have an incredibly low attention span. People realize this when they're on social media a lot, and once they go off social media and start reading a book, they can't hold the attention. But once they stop using social media and they go on reading that book further, they notice that their attention span starts to increase again. Also, if you have a business and want to advertise on TikTok, you need to hook viewers in 1 second or less, or else you can forget it. Yeah, TikTok says that it doesn't allow pornography or sexually explicit content on their platform. Now, there are many girls showing their ass on that app. I think you can agree with me here. Consuming this is just as bad as porn. Now, for the girls who create this content, it's attractive because it gets a lot of views and likes. Desperate men like looking at this content. Better not be you. And how will they look at a girl after seeing a video like this? They'll start sexualizing them more, just like on porn websites. They will start sexualizing girls in real life more as well. And that's also not a good thing because they expect things that only happen in their over-sexualized mind. And that mind is like it because of this TikTok consumption and also porn. They might even bust a nut while watching it. It's unhealthy, fake, and honestly just plain nasty when you think about it. But we've all been there. 1.5 billion users are on TikTok. That's crazy. It's also worrying, I think. But yeah, depression and anxiety is also a big player with TikTok. Might be one of the reasons why so many people are depressed or anxious these days. There was a study on this with students as well. The researchers did tests on forward and backward digit span tests to assess verbal working memory. They had to repeat these numbers in the same order or in reverse, so the students had to do that. The students who were more addicted performed, of course, worse on the tests. This suggested reduced working memory capacity. These addicts also had higher scores for depression, anxiety, and stress. TikTok also has that thing of subconsciously comparing yourself to others while you're scrolling. It's like comparing yourself to Superman. You won't get there, like it's basically fiction what you see on that app. Yeah, it's also incredibly dramatic, TikTok. As I said, you need to look at it like a film. It's a dramatic fiction flick. It's not real. When you look at TikTok, you get overwhelmed with people who all have different voices on different topics. They have many emotions and are constantly influencing you. When you put your phone away for once, you realize that people aren't like this. They're calm and understanding, and TikTok is dramatic, real life isn't. And that's a good thing. So yeah, I've gone on this long rant of TikTok and told you many negative things about it. But how do you actually fix this addiction? There are a couple of things to stop it and finally increase that attention span and enjoy real life. Delete the app is the first thing I'm telling you. Delete the app. It's the easiest thing you can do. You need to make it hard on yourself and let it become invisible to you. Why? Because it's like heroin or crack. It's a drug, honestly. TikTok is something that you need to quit cold turkey because it's really hard to gradually lower consumption. As I said, or as my friend said, it's like a fruit slot machine. Once you quit cold turkey, it's easier to just not go there again, but try and gradually lowering it. It's a hard process. So I recommend you to quit TikTok cold turkey and go through that uncomfortable process of detoxing. Then another thing is to fill your day with productive activities. Stop doing instant gratification habits and focus on delayed gratification. Go to the gym, work on school, pick up a healthy hobby, go out with friends, read books, do mindfulness. Just do things in real life and not on your phone. Have your day filled with activities to increase that attention span again, because it is definitely possible to increase it. You just have to look in the right places and look at the right activities. Because once you start enjoying real life, you will forget about TikTok and social media in general. It's also okay to be bored from time to time. We think that there is something wrong with being bored in today's world because we're overly stimulated all the time. But try and embrace those little moments with you and just your mind. Can be scary to be alone with your mind, but it's a good thing that it's scary. Many people are on autopilot these days and act like sheep, just following one trend to another, continuously stimulating the brain. And you need to take control and be the main character. Go on a different path, because these TikTok trends, they're irrelevant for your growth and they do not benefit you. So stop being a sheep and go enjoy real life. Later.